I didn't record anything today, but this is my helper. Have we been arguing any this whole project?
Not at all. I am the best praiser. What do you call that?
Mommy's a princess. She's a princess.
That's right.
She's a princess.
This is my new sword here.
She's seen you on some kind of cartoon there when I was a kid. Sheikwa. I think the cartoon was Sheikwa. She come through there with her sword chopper thing. She'd swing it around like a 200-pound man. Shaniqua. That's what the movie was.
Put on your headphones, things are gonna get serious now.
Yeah, Dave puts on his headphones.
What about done with the project?
No, I gotta record something.
Love it.
Love it?
Yeah, I love it.
You like it?
What change you said we might make this? We might
Do you like it a lot?
like it a lot.
Mommy wants to put a lumber cart there so she can grab the little truck because she won't run the big truck. She's scared of it.
I'd run that one, but I don't want to run that other one you buy at the yard sale auction.
What's wrong with it? I know, you just have to get used to it. Everything's different. Hey, Eli, you get a bigger one, you'll have to get used to it. Eli said, I don't know about that new loader. And now he's finally getting in it. He went what? He ran the old loader for a month with the new one sitting there. He just didn't want to mess it up, and it was different. And he said it'll take him a little bit to get used to because it's so much bigger and different. I think it's a big hit with the guys, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Everybody's fighting over getting to run the rips off. Nobody's let the rips back. Huh?
Fighting at the loader.
Oh no, bolt that too.
Good job, Wade.
Thank you. My ego. There you go, my ego. Oh yeah, feed the ego.
Yeah, I think the guys are fighting over this. Staying very caught up.
Yeah, the rips are staying very caught up.
I had a issue this morning with my ribs.
Yeah? How'd that go, Mom?
I told you that we can fit them little strips there and put them in the basket. They all fell on the floor.
But I didn't pick them up.
Yeah, you did. You picked them up and then you made me re-pick them up.
I was gonna say you had to. Well, I figured it's your mistake and it's your rips. You have to pick them up. Is that right?
What?
Why is it so cold today? It is like the coldest little day.
It's hard to have a conversation.
Oh, you don't want to have a conversation with me anyways.
Not really. All I know is bad words now.
Yeah, but
Just bad words.
Saturday we was working on to finish this project up, putting our anchor bolts down and doing some welding there to weld the off bear belt down. And what did Calvin tell me? Daddy, you say bad words and you work.
Okay. The swear jar, we don't count that at work.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, if we had a swear jar at work, they'd be working for.
His disclaimer is no swear jars.
He'd have to pay his children to get to work.
Now you know what to catch it.
What about the?
Do I need to put some goop on there?
Yep, she's my gooper. I need a collar too.
What?
A collar.
Collar.
I got it right here. Hey, gooper lady, I got a collar right here. I got your collar right there, baby. Oh no, I don't need a collar yet. I got a 90 that's going on that hole, buddy. It's been, last week was a push now. Look at that. That's how she keeps me straight. She sticks that in the door right there in case I act up. You hear that, dog? Got a 90.
My toothpaste is empty.
You the gooper lady?
They're all empty. You have 3 of them that are all empty.
She's the gooper goo lady. Well, we're always out of gooper goo. Oh, I need to move my ladder. Did you run the rip yet? Did you run the blower? Okay. Do what? Okay. So we're running an airline, and then we're Larry. What are you doing, Larry? Mommy, I don't trust this. Let me have that other wrench. I don't trust this. Let me stand down here where I got some footing. I don't trust this little situation here. Do what? Oh, that's the wrong way. Damn it, Roddy tried to left you, Lucy. Fox Rock is guarding the pipe, ain't she? Yeah, we're done with it. Like, what are you doing, Mommy? She is such a mommy's dog. There where Mommy goes, that's where Foxy wants to be. Everywhere Mommy goes, that's where Foxy wants to be. Aww. Oh, well, your Mommy don't have to put her down. We don't have to put her down now. What?
Remember, you squeezed it too tight.
Oh.
You're out. That stuff.
You're done.
Yeah.
You're done.
No.
Right again, Ann.
Why do you have 3 of them open that are all empty?
Because they just get open and they get thrown in the truck.
I get toothpaste.
They're good toothpaste. It's whitening. It's whitening toothpaste. It's for whitening. I bet this ain't gonna work. That's well, go Gooper Goo. It's Gooper Goo. We gotta put the stuff on these. And I got a little oopie dooper doo, dooper gooper 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 goo. And we're gonna need a female doodad. Out of the truck box. I got Gooper Goo. You know the female fittings, the air chuck, female air chuck. In that box I carried and put in the truck when you were sitting there playing on your phone. Up the upper shop. No. Yeah, she remembers when I mentioned she was playing on her phone while I was working. What? Keep on going. And your little dog too. Hear that dog? Yeah, Baza Waza. That dog's a mutt. No good stinking mutt, Baza Waza. She's a freaking mutt.
This way?
I can't see. You're holding it up where I can't see it. There, yeah, that one.
How old are you? I'm 9 too.
It's like this. You like come up here like, what's this toothpaste tube read? Is that it? Is that the one that reads right? Oh my. Oh, go. It's nice to get back on the ground. I've been on a ladder for the last 2 hours.
I'm gonna have a break. This is just unfair working.
You're done.
I'll be back. I gotta go.
Oh.
What time is it? Don't talk about this.
I think she's been on break. She's been on break. And we hooked up this little air system. Oh, he didn't turn it on. That's okay. But it runs out here. It's cheap. It's temporary. I'll finally do it good later, but it blows the dust out there. I got 2 lights ordered. I'll put 2 foot by 4 foot lights up. And that'll help us out a bunch. See where we're at as far as levelness goes. Yeah, it needs to slide up just a hair. What do you say, boy? Put some rips there. Piece of cake. All right, today is April 25th. Me and Rick and Ball come down here to put them lights up down here over this ripsaw. We're on our way down here. One of the guys, Ezekiel, comes over and says, taters, no working, you know, and I'm like, what are you talking about? Walked over here and my gearbox is screwed up, kicked out back there. I was like, oh man. So basically, something went wrong. The motor and stuff I used was old, number one, and number two, and it had been set out for like 10-14 years. But number two, the number two problem is it was only a 2-horse. I don't know if 2 horses is enough or not. I didn't do the specific engineering on that. I thought I had a 3 on it, but I guess I had a 2. Well, it was a C-face mount. It's one of them where the motor sticks inside the gearbox. Are you kidding me? Sticks inside the gearbox. Well, that turned into a motor's been sitting outside for 14 years without anti-seize on the shaft. Well, we started out trying to slide it apart and tink on it and stuff, and it wouldn't move, and we got a little bit more aggressive. I told Rick, "Well, be careful with it, because we're going to try to reuse this motor. If it's just an overload situation, we got to change this motor out." Well, by the time we got done, I flipped my lid. I got ticked off. Some things, I'm usually pretty good, but lack of anti-seize sometimes gets me. There's how the gearbox turned out. We cracked that. Here's how the motor came out. Sludge hammer bent this shaft. See, look, it didn't have no anti-seize on it. Here's how the motor housing looked by the time we got done. I was aggravated. And that's the judge. We give her the judge, and the judge gave the ruling of guilty. So anyways, we went across Bear Hollow and we got us a shaft mount box, an old shaft mount box sitting up there. We found us a pulley. I gotta make a belt guard yet. We found us a pulley on another motor down there. We found us a 5-horse motor. And I love these shaft mount boxes because you can use the torque arm on these shaft mount boxes to tighten up your belts. I love that. And there's the least amount of moving parts as possible. Now, my favorite gearbox of all times is a planetary box, but this is a quick number 2 right here. A solid number 2 is what I'm trying to say. But we didn't have the brackets, so we had to make us a bracket stuff. So we ended up spending half the day putting this on. But we got it up and going. We did some quick engineering, had the pulleys around, did some quick engineering, and we got it engineered up to, I think it's running about 180 feet a minute, and this saw's running about 135, 140. I got to put bigger heaters in it. I think it kicked out right there at the end of the day, because the heaters are set for 2-horse. But there's how she works. I like that a lot better. A worm gearbox is a horrible box. It's a horrible box. The only thing it's got going for it is, number one, it's cheap. Number two, you can do deep low reduction out of a worm gearbox. But the cheap factor is the main thing everybody goes for in it. Here's the fan blades out of the motor we destroyed. Pick up some of this trash. Oh boy. Yeah, boy. But it was raining on us the whole time. We had to stand out here in the rain and change all this around, re-engineer this thing in the rain. But I like it better. I like it better like that. Now, let's fire up the ripsaw and see how it's done with the new lights me and Rick and Ball put in. We got them off of Amazon. They're the drop ceiling lights. LEDs, don't burn much energy. Like them. They really brighten things up a bit. Let's turn on our makeshift blower. I'm just using up a bunch of temporary parts, trying to get them used up. And I'll finally get rid of all the old parts and I'll go buy new parts again. But with the markets being the way they are, inflation being the way it is, I figured I'd just use some used stuff for a while. This is a piece of cake. I don't know how to make y'all realize how easy this works. This works so easy. Look at this, one hand. Oh, it did kick out, all right. Let's pause here. Let's go get our heaters, put some bigger heaters in there. We'll be back. All right, I put my bigger heaters in. I'll tell you what, I think I figured out what's happening. This, you hear it? The belt's sticking because of the rain. It's sticking to the steel. Ah, that ain't good. I could get a different kind of belt, or I could cover this belt over so the rain can't get it so much. That is not good, because I see this turn into more of a problem in the wintertime. The building's too tall right here. I don't want to put like a lean-to or nothing on it. You know, or nothing weird. Whatever the deal is, I need to stick with this belt, whatever it is, what do we do? I don't know. I'm not happy with that. I put in the bigger heaters. With the 5-horse motor, it'll be fine. But this winter, when that gets to be ice in there, that's going to be a problem. I don't know what to do about that at this point in time. Alright, back to her ripping. That ain't perfect just yet, but now I'm kind of posting this out here waiting on, I'll jump in here and talk a minute. I'm kind of posting this out here waiting on somebody, see if somebody's got anything to add to the conversation here on my belt conveyor and stuff. I will come clean and tell y'all this. The belt, through all the chaos of throwing everything together, I screwed up. The belt does have a top and a bottom. And I screwed up and put the top on the bottom and bottom on top. Like putting your socks on inside out. That's how I did that belt. So I flipped the belt over and I'm running, at this point in time, now I got plenty of length in the belt. If the splice goes to acting up because I'm running the splice upside down now, it should still be okay because I can still trim it and put the splicing right. But I think that'll make a huge difference running the belt right side out. I just have my socks inside out. Another thing I wanted to say, going back to the worm gear boxes statement I made earlier, them worm gear boxes are very inefficient. I think they're like 60% efficiency. I mean, they're like pathetic. So I wanted to add that to the little system here as I go. And we'll keep adding to this and going on in the future, and I'll keep y'all updated on the little improvements we make and stuff as we smooth this thing out and get this thing stationed up and going. We're actually now, when I'm editing this, we're quite a couple months or so in on this rip station, and we got it down to where it's down to where you don't even think about it now. I'll come down there now and there'll be a pile of boards on the floor. It's like the novelties wore off and everybody's letting the rips pile up again, but you can just fire up that saw and just eat the crap out of them. I mean, it's, what a rig. cool. If I had a solvent to spray on that, you can hear it pulling it. Hear it? I've screwed my tracking up by throwing that sawdust in there. I don't know what to make of it. I don't like it. Has anybody got any suggestions? I don't know. I don't know about this. It's okay for right now, but it'll be all right all summer, but I see this becoming a problem in the winter.